the accident scene to the hospital, and they're doing it safely. I haven't heard anything yet to say that an EMS company has to an accident, and I'm sure they have a lot of training involved in this. So that's all I would request, is that we have Ron with that amendment that he forwarded us, maybe include that amendment into that amendment, so we can have one amendment for this proposal, for this legislation. That way we can move it forth, and then from there we can bring risk management in on a next meeting, because we have to look at now it gets me with safety. How did they take care of it, related to how is theirs taking care of public safety, and when they do their inmate transfers and so forth, or if they're taking a person from Navajo to Albuquerque, like to the medical examiner or something like that. This something to think about. But we can get risk management on the next committee to out to the committee. So that's all I'm going to request, that our Veg Council go ahead and add that amendment into this current amendment, the amendment that he forwarded us. That way we take care of it. Other than that, then we can move forward and take care of things. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Otto. So just to be clear, are you saying that what Mr. Haven recommended, to add the language regarding the, who would be responsible? Is that what you're recommending? Hello? Hello? Hello, are you guys there?
Yeah, Chairwoman, I'm here.
Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah,
hear me?
Honorable Otto, so I can hear you now.
Okay.
Chairwoman.
Yes.
We're just going to have them add in the language of the program will acquire adequate for purchase. That's all. And then there it's covered, and they would have to get the insurance. That's all.
Okay, Mr. Haven, can you give us some guidance on that?
Okay, I'm sorry. Under a new paragraph, number 18, I would simply put in there, shall maintain adequate insurance coverage in performing duties and responsibilities, period. That is broad enough to cover what AutoSo is concerned about. If you look at paragraph 4A4, it does make reference to the agreement that the program has now with IHS, and there must be some insurance coverage provision there. Of course, you probably need somebody from risk management to explain some of those things, but they certainly should be able to carry insurance coverage, because they have been doing transport services for some time now. This is only an amendment that covers services that will be provided, which will include off-reservation services, that will include transport, ground transport, and there may have to be some agreements with, let's say, the county if they have to transfer it, let's say from Navajo Nation into off reservation. This is basically what the amendment is about. It's just that portion of it. And essentially, if you look at, like I said, paragraph Roman numeral 4, A4, it does indicate that there is an IHS contract that the program is contracting. So there should be insurance coverage, but of course you get somebody from risk management to explain the exact provisions. So I can go ahead and send a copy of the amendment. There's going to be two of them that you will need to add. I did send the first one as number 17. Just a clarification, even though there is some reference to it anyways up above, if you look at the references to federal, tribal, state, there's a number of references to those agencies, but it may be important to go ahead and add subject to Navajo Nation law at number 17 as I provided, and then add a new 18 on the same page that will read, shall maintain adequate insurance coverage in performing duties and responsibilities, period. And that should take care of it for now. Thank you very much.
Chair,
Honorable Otto.
I'm going to go ahead and entertain those two amendments into one. Ron Haven has recommended in his first amendment that he sent over, and then the new number 18 language related to shall maintain adequate insurance coverage. From there, I something responsibility. Could you just restate that phrase again, Haven? Ron Haven?
Yes, sir. I also sent it as well. It's going to be new paragraph 18 at page 5. And it's going to read as follows. Shall maintain adequate insurance coverage in performing duties and responsibilities, period.
Okay. I see that amendment came in. Madam Chair, I'm going to entertain both amendments to be to this one amendment. The first amendment that I want to insert is a recommendation to legislation 06-20. The plan of operation of the Department of Emergency Medical Services at page 5, line 19, insert subject to Navajo law before establishment agreement. And then the other change that's going to happen will be at page 5, shall maintain adequate insurance coverage in performing duties and responsibilities. That's going to be my motion.
Motion made by Honorable Otto So to amend the legislation to include the language that has been stated on the record. Can I get a second to that motion?
Madam Chair, is it? Okay, this is shall not open.
With that, the sponsor is in support of the amendment language that has been provided by our legal counsel, Honorable, I'm sorry, I keep wanting to call you Honorable Ron Haven, Ron, Mr. Haven. So with that, I will proceed forward. James, how do you vote? And this is regarding the amendment. Honorable Vince James? Okay, Honorable Eugene So?
Green.
Honorable Eugene So, green. Honorable Otto So?
I vote green.
Honorable Otto So votes green. Honorable Edmund Yazzie? Edmund Yazzie? Okay, going back up, Honorable Vince James, how do you vote? That amendment passed. Have 2 and 0 opposed. 3 who are voting. 1 is Mr. Chair. Adam Yazzie. Did vote as well. So motion on legislation committee. Other go ahead and proceed forward. And this is for Honorable Vince James. How do you vote? How do you vote?
I vote green.
Vote green. Honorable Honorable Edmund, how do you vote? Okay, with James, how do you? Well, Edmund Yazzie. Okay, with the committee members, it sounds like the legislation number 0156-20 hereby passes. We have 2 in favor, 0 opposed, 3 not voting. 1 is the chair, 1 is absent, Honorable Edmund Yazzie, and 1 is not responding, Honorable Vince James. So with that, 0156-20 does pass at time. Thank you, Honorable Nate Brown.
Again, Madam Chair and Law and Order Committee, thank you so much. I apologize. I'm on a chapter meeting with Chimbito as well, so we have some critical issues we're dealing with. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Brown. So with that, you are excused, Mr. Brown. So we do appreciate the legislation. So with that, committee members, we are moving down to the next item on the agenda. We do have new business. Are you
Yes,
there?
Madam Chair. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Lorraine, I'm having a little glitch in my my email. Did you send out the new LOC agenda that lists the new business?
No, I didn't. Haven't done that yet. From Department of Justice, Doreen McCall. Also from Dana Barboff, Office of Legislative Counsel. That will be done in executive session, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you for that, Lorraine. So with that, committee members, there has been a request to go into executive session. Can I get a motion on this?
I motion. Vice Chair.
Motion made by Honorable Otto So to go into executive session. Can I get a second?
Okay.
Second made by Honorable Eugene. There's no other questions or comments. How long are we going to go into executive session?
Let's give a time to get out early. So
Okay,
that's
Madam AG, are you on the line? Madam AG, are you on the line?
Yes, Madam Chair, I'm here. Yes.
Madam AG, is 1 hour sufficient for executive session?
Yes, Madam Chair, that's fine.
Okay, with that, committee members, there has been a motion, say the time, and then it'll be 1 hour before we come back into our regular meeting. So with that, Honorable Vince James, how do you vote? Honorable Eugene So, how do you vote?
Green.
Honorable Eugene So votes green. Honorable Otto So, how do you vote?
I vote green.
Honorable Otto So votes green. Honorable Edmund Yazzie, how do you vote? Honorable Edmund Yazzie, how do you vote? We have 2 in favor, 0 opposed, 3 who are not voting. 1 is the chair. Longer on the line with us. So with that, committee members, it is now 10:42. We will come back and resume our regular session of Law and Order Committee at 11:42. So with that, committee members, a number has been sent out via email regarding the number for executive session. So if you hang up and get back onto the other line, we'll go ahead and proceed forward with if you hang up and call the number, we'll go ahead and start with the report.
See ya.
Okay, thank
Madam
you.
Chair,
Bye.
this is Doreen.
Yes, Doreen?
I
Doreen?
was just going to say it's a Zoom link. It's a Zoom link, not a